Right, a very warm welcome to you. Thank you for taking time out and being here with us today.
No problem.
You will be doing this event, the Halloween event with Pok Media.
Correct.
I want to ask, first of all, about your name, Mr. Iron Kutz.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, what inspired you to choose that name in particular?
The name, Iron Kutz. Basically, when I was younger and just finished school, me and my friends, we used to DJ. And in DJ, cutting is like scratching. We used to call scratching cutting, yeah. So if you're good at cutting, you're like solid at that. So they were like, what's solid? And we were just thinking for one day, and then we came up with Iron Kutz, like solid scratching, basically, solid cuts. And then it kind of sounded a bit like a superhero as well, like Iron Kutz.
Yeah.
And then we just stuck with that, and then I tattooed it on my arms, and I just can't change it after that.
Oh, so because you tattooed it now, it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
So
Iron Kutz forever.
that's it. So what the meaning of the name you told now? Now, what inspired you to do that? Though? Just because of the cutting thing, though.
Yeah, it's mainly because of the cutting. I was more into DJing at the time. I thought I would just continue DJing, which I did continue for a while. I was touring a few places. I even worked under like Red Bull touring.
Okay.
And so I got pretty far as a DJ, but then I started venturing into different parts, different aspects of music, which was like singing or organizing events or just other aspects, the business side of it as well.
Yeah.
So Iron Kutz was pretty specific to DJing.
That's why I was asking about the name, because I think I've heard you do also like producing and singing and everything like that, isn't it? What else do you do? Like, so it's not just DJing that you was into before.
Yes. So right now the skills I've acquired over my life is DJing. Singing was my passion, but I wasn't good at it. So I practiced. I practiced. And now I could say I'm passable as a singer, I won't say I'm one of the best, but if my fans like my music, I'm just happy. So singing, if you don't talk about rapping, I'm more of, say, a UK grime or drill style rapper. If I would do tracks like that, that's what I would do. And then I also went into the business side of it, so managing artists, how the money works, show payments, artist booking, riders, technicals, like all the boring side of it. But I learned the entire industry, so I can do almost every part of that, and then just go into any part of this business without any problems.
Oh, so managing artists. So maybe we'll talk after this. Cut, please.
Why not?
Yeah. So now I want to ask one thing. Are you going to be wearing any sort of Halloween themed costume or anything when you do perform or even host or?
The thing is, it's very normal to do that, and people would expect that, right? And I'm the kind of person, I don't like to do things that people expect. So I don't know if you think whatever you want, but I will be there, and there will definitely be a show, and I will definitely entertain you. That's how I have to leave it right now, unfortunately. A lot of work goes into this.
Curiouser and curiouser. Right. Now, there's one question that I think even the fans might want to know, girls. Don't be scared. What was? Anyways, are you single? And if so, ready to mingle? Or like, what's that love scene looking like?
Are these questions about the event or?
Yes, it's written down right here in my paper.
Wait. Well, yeah, of course, I'm single, but I'm optionally single,
Oh,
I'm optionally single because I really need to focus. I need to focus. There's a lot of responsibilities I have, and at the moment, I wouldn't have time to give someone who deserves my time, and I don't want to deprive someone of that.
Okay.
If I would actually like a girl and I believe she deserves my time, I don't want to be the guy who cannot give it to her right now. So, really, I need to focus, and there will be a time soon, I think, where I might have enough time to actually venture into a relationship. I don't know, but it's not my top priority at the moment.
Alright, so single, yes. Ready to mingle,
Okay.
no. Did you hear that, old girls?
That's what you took out of that. Yeah,
Not
okay.
I have to sum it up.
You don't know
Let me
nobody
just
knows what happens.
Sum it up together, and not ready to pringle right now.
Okay.
Right. So now the other thing is, which is a bit confusing. I've seen you, and I'm sure the fans out there have seen and noticed that with the events of Pok Media, you've always been like there and like, you know, sometimes performing, sometimes. What is your like role in Pok Media?
Okay, so I would urge for the fans to wait for more information about what Pok Media actually is. We're working on it. We're working on you could say a small documentary kind of thing where we will explain exactly what Pok Media is, how it was born, where it's going, where we hope things are going to happen. So I would urge to wait for that, but I can give you a brief oversight of what my role is in Pok Media. So as you all may already know, that Pok Media is a media company. We do everything from shooting TV series to just helping doing model shoots and influencer marketing, things like that. We have our finger on every pie basically, and trying to improve every sector of the media business wherever we are. So my role in this currently, I'm actively the head of development. So I would see where is the best options that we can take and how to expand, whether it's nationally or internationally or even sector-wise, intersector even, where we can go and cross over into other different parts of the business and collaborate with things that nobody would usually collaborate with. So again, my personality rubs off onto Pok Media, as Pok Media being a company that does things that people think are impossible. We will take that risk. We don't care if we lose. We don't care if we benefit from it. We just know we did something better. We did something that nobody thought could be done. And we tried. Whether it's failing, we learned. If it's success, we succeeded. And that's it. The main thing is that we just do it. So that's our target. We like to integrate different cultures. We do things that are just almost impossible, but I like to take those risks because I only get feelings when I take those risks. And as a company, we also only get that feeling when we take these risks. It's quite boring doing the same shit everybody else is doing, because you can go right now in Vilnius, where we are based, and see the same thing happening every week, and people are just satisfied where they are. And I will never be satisfied where I just am, and neither will Pok Media. So we are doing that. That's my role in it. You'll find out more when the documentary comes out, and actively we are working around the clock always to make new innovations and new things happen. So that's where we are at the moment, and that's my role. And that's why you keep seeing me in all the events.
Yeah, that's it was quite confusing. Have you like done anything outside yet of Lithuania, or just like here at the minute?
Event-wise?
Yeah.
Event-wise, Pok Media has only been established, not recently I would say, but it's been established as one of the newcomers into the game and one of the fastest growing newcomers ever in this game. So right now we've condensed it to Vilnius. I didn't want to take it, we discussed it as partners, we didn't want to take it so far that we can't even control it, because at the exponential level that it's growing at the moment, it can go so far that we just don't have a team that can cover everything. So we focused on Vilnius at the moment. Easily we can move on to other things as soon as we see that here has been managed correctly and the standard is kept all the time. That's the main thing to us. We keep the standard. That's the tagline.
All right.
Yeah.
So what type of girl is your perfect girl?
Oh man.
Would you like to answer the question, or shall I ask you a real question?
You know what? They can apply on the Instagram.
Applications are still available, even though it's not ready to bring
I don't have time. I wish I had time. I don't have time for myself. I can't make a girl suffer like that.
Well, it doesn't look like you have less time for yourself. Always smartly dressed, I see.
This takes time.
Yeah. So the other thing is, what can we expect from? So you said you're hosting as well.
So sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
I'll be hosting the entire night. So I'll be explaining to the crowd what's happening. I'll be talking about the performances. I'll be keeping the crowd in touch with what the hell is happening, and nobody will be confused. And everybody will be well informed, and they can make their decisions after I give my information. So I'll be introducing acts. I'll be hyping up the crowd, which is one of my hobbies as well. I'll just be explaining things and making sure the thing runs smoothly and as transparent as possible between Pok Media and our audience.
Yeah.
So everyone will be well informed what's happening. So yeah, I'll be hosting it from beginning till end.
And performance, I think you're...
Yeah, so as I said before, I like performing as well. So there's some fans that already know the words to some of my songs. In this performance, I will be performing some songs that fans have not heard. So hopefully you'll enjoy those too. And yeah, there's a few surprises that I will be bringing out on stage that...
You just answered my question. I
I
was just
think,
going to
yeah,
ask
there's
that.
a few surprises. Yo, if Pok Media does an event, we always have tricks up our sleeve. Haven't people learned that by now?
Yeah, I personally know some words as well, just song. But yeah, so that's what I was going to ask. Is there going to be something like, you know, different or special or some surprise that you're going to be displaying on the stage? But I guess you just said it's
It
just...
wouldn't be a Pok Media event if it wasn't any of that.
Yeah, there you go. Nice way to put it. So I think we will sum that up then. Like
Alright.
the end of...
Is there any
Anything.
bonus questions?
I don't think we can say it on the camera. So yes, one of the questions is, does your mouth get tired of rejecting all these ladies?
Reject? No, I don't reject. I don't reject them. I politely explain why I cannot be in a relationship right now. That's all it is.
Oh, so you're putting it in nice...
I'm doing good for them.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not going to be that guy who just can't give you time. You know, why are you with me then? Ladies, take notes.
Right,
I can't. I just don't have the time. Yeah. Look, to make your life, it takes a lot of time and dedication.
Mm.
Ladies that want a successful man don't understand that successful men are not home all day watching flipping YouTube or playing PlayStation. Yeah? We're out there making our lives. So if you want a successful man, you have to respect his time as well. And I haven't found a lady who can respect my time and understand that I must take time to pay for everything that I have. It doesn't come easy. So that's what I just politely explain that. And when the right person comes and the right situation happens, I'm sure it'll be all fine. That's all it is. Just right now, I just don't have any prospect for that because I really don't see anybody that can understand this. You have to have a different mindset as a person.
Right, applications are still
So
available.
applications are still open.
Talking about YouTube and all that, I wanted to ask, which I forgot. Your fans, so you do music and everything.
Yeah.
Where can they find you? What platforms?
Okay, so far I've released one EP because it was a while back now. I can't even remember. But YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, you'll be able to find the tracks I released there. On IG, Iron Kutz Music. You can follow that. That's my handle. Iron Kutz Music. I do a lot of lives there. I cover a lot of topics. I answer a lot of questions as well. So even if people just wanted to ask certain questions they were wondering about, not just me, just general, it can be about finance, relationship, whatever, anything. I would give my best advice that I can on my lives. And so that's where you can find most of my stuff and more things coming out soon. But there's a few things I will be doing on stage that you cannot find anywhere at the moment. So if you want to be the first to hear it, you should be at Blackout 2022. That's where I'll be introducing it, and then you'll hear it on the rest of the platforms.
So what are them things then?
Classified.
I tried, right? So we'll have to wait and see. But now it just makes me more excited to see now. I'm just curious. I think that's what I'm going to think of all the time now. Like, what I wonder what it was. Wonder what it could be.
It's alright. It's entertainment. You should be entertained, no? If I told you if you see a magic trick,
yeah,
and the guy tells you how the magic trick is done, I guarantee you won't like that magic trick anymore. Yes, you will not, because the whole magic is just gone out of your head. It's the same with performing. If I tell everybody what I'm doing, it's not going to be interesting. It's going to be like, we already know what he's doing.
But not long.
But I guarantee one thing, you will definitely be entertained. You will feel the energy. It's different from just watching a performance.
Yeah, okay,
Yes,
true,
the energy
true.
is different totally. So that's what I can guarantee as myself, because I know I can do that part for my fans and for the audience.
Right, so do you know what? It's not even that far away now. It's coming closer. I'm going to ask you a really silly question, but it's a question that has to be asked. Are you nervous?
No.
Well,
I already knew the question before you was going to ask it, and I'll tell you why. It's because I feel like you was nervous asking that question.
It's a nervous. Oh yeah, all right. I was nervous because it's a.
I'm not nervous. You know why? Because I'm saying it as it is. The crowd will be thoroughly entertained. I know how to entertain, and I know how to change the energy in the room.
Right.
I respect my crowd because without them we are nothing, and I appreciate them. I love them, and I know what they want. And that's why I invite everybody to come and just experience a one-of-a-kind performance and event.
Right, I heard you say out of that because you said without them we are nothing.
Yes.
I felt really good about that, being one of your fans as well. I just want to
we-
say you're welcome.
We're nothing. We're nothing. Why are we doing all this if we don't have our following or our fans? We really appreciate them. We even
That's
take
good.
feedback. We even change parts of our business from feedback of
Oh,
crowds
okay, so
when we get suggestions. We actually a lot of them. I personally know a lot of our following. It's not like we just have millions of followings and we don't know anyone. We literally know almost everyone.
that's different. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, we take the feedback seriously and we improve as a company like that. We understand what's important and we understand where we need to go.
Okay, so that's the sum up then. So there's going to be a lot of surprises. There's going to be a lot of... That's all I can think about now, do you know? Out of everything, there's going to be a lot of surprises, right? That we're not allowed to know just now. But entertainment, we matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we're not going to be told the surprises today because it won't be a surprise, obviously. So thank you.
It's nice that you got the
for-
concept of surprise.
Yeah.
you know how it works.
I just heard that. I hope that you wouldn't realise that, but
It's
I
like
just
you
heard
was talking
that.
to yourself or convincing yourself that you knew what surprise
I was.
Alright.
Okay, so thank you for joining us. Then I'll just leave your. You're making me nervous.
It's alright,
I don't know what
yo.
to say.
Catch us at Blackout 2022. This has been really fun.
Yeah, thank you very
for
much.
not asking me stupid questions, and it was mostly about work, apart from the girl ones.
I tried it. I'm sure everyone's curious.